Q&A because I don't really feel like doing any makeup. I'll also do some tapping. I pulled out some of my favorite products or ones that I've been using a lot, so yeah. Let me see if I know how to. Can I add text to this? I don't really know. Here we go. Did I do this right? Or am I supposed to ask the question and then you answer? Let's see. Okay, so like I ask you if I do a Q&A here. Welcome, cats. I think it is. Tonight, I don't feel like doing makeup, so I figured we could do a Q&A and also just hang out. Hello, Bella. Welcome. I'm trying to figure out if I can like add text to the screen that says like Q&A, but all I see is a sticker. That's for if I ask you questions, which that can be fun also. Let's see what's down here. Games, which that also might be fun. I'm so glad you look forward to it. I do as well. I've just been so lazy these days, so. Okay, so since I can't figure out how to type just the words Q&A, I'm just gonna write oh, I guess that works. Yeah, I hope people don't get bored since I'm not doing my makeup. Thank you, Bella. Hello, Christine. By the way, I ran into my cat tree on Monday and it left this mark. It's finally going away, but it was like really noticeable yesterday. I like straight up just walked right into it, hit my head, looked in the mirror, and saw a big mark, and I was like, this feels like I'm in a cartoon. Yes, I'm okay, but it was definitely painful. I should have moved this sticker to cover it. I don't know who that is. 3938. How's everyone's day going? Or I guess it's night now. Or how's everyone's week going? Welcome, Rowan. you. I layered two different colors. So this is the manicurist LED polish that I always use, and they sent out an email the other day and said to like layer these two colors. One's like a white with kind of like a color shifting green shimmer to it. I've worn it a lot. And then blue, and then go over it with blue shimmer pigment, you know? And so I tried that, but I did it in the wrong order. Like I did the blue before the white, and then the blue kind of went away. And so like I did, well actually you can't even tell on camera. So I did like a few fingers doing it in the opposite order, and it looked a lot better. But I plan on redoing it next week. If I could be any animal in the world, which one would I be? That's a good question. Like I feel like I would want to be a wild cat, like a tiger or something, but because it's my favorite animal, but I think that would be a pretty lonely and boring existence. So probably some type of bird, like a hummingbird. I feel like a hummingbird would be fun. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Shaheen. Thank you, Shaheen. Hello, V-Love. You'd be a raccoon. That also sounds fun. I feel like they eat good when they're in a city. Attracted to garbage. And yeah, a hawk is probably safer than being a hummingbird. That's a great question, Danny. Well, good luck on your hair growth journey, Shaheen. I have been dealing with hair loss, and I'm really debating starting the hair transplant fund that I always joke about. Not for other people to add to, I just mean for me. Get 'em. Turkey is waiting for me one day. Yeah, the thing is that like they actually don't care what the answer is. They're just bored and don't have hobbies. By the way, remember my last live, I tried one of these lips, and I also used this one, I think, specifically in my last video. I was expecting the brand, I asked them for, they have a new shade that's like silver. So I asked them for that, and they said they were going to send it, but they sent me basically literally every other color except the silver. So I have more to try, and I also have an extra of this one that I'm not going to open, so I'm thinking about doing a giveaway. I've never done a giveaway before though, so thinking about doing that. Yeah, I feel like my hair grows fast also. It's just the parts that it's just falling out is an issue. The most absurd pickup line? That's a good question. I feel like I can't think of any, like, funny ones or good ones. I feel, or even just pickup lines in general. I feel like with the gays, it is just direct. Yeah, I can't think of any besides someone saying they want to like throw me around. Not in like a violent way, just because I'm like really small. Yeah, I've heard lots about rosemary oil. I tried it in the past. I just kind of stopped. I am using this like hair growth tonic that has rosemary in it, so we'll see. But I was so consistent with it, and then I just fell off, like I always do when it comes to using scalp serums. I need to get back into it. Yeah, I definitely want to hear your most absurd pickup lines. And agreed, Sarah, like I don't think anyone's ever really used one. What would I tell my younger self? Probably don't listen to anyone in my area about politics, because I grew up very confused after learning the truth of everything. I'm from the South, by the way. And I guess the same goes for religion. And then probably don't waste my time taking pre-med classes in college. Just accelerated my dropouts. I wish I would have just taken only art classes and then dropped out. That would have been more fun. The guy with the cast asked you if you needed help getting stuff down. I love that for you, Bella. Did you say yes to her? Oh, I love that one, Sarah. Also, same. And I'm so jealous that your parents are hippies. Love that ruin. Hello, Danny. Bring back any childhood show, what would it be? Probably. Okay, so I know this already happened and I didn't watch it. But I mean, like, if it could be brought back without there being like a time jump, you know what I mean? That's a Raven. and also Even Stevens. There's probably more I'm forgetting, but definitely those two. I feel like the show, was it called Zoom? I feel like it was called Zoom. Don't really remember what it was about, but I loved it. How am I doing? I'm doing well, just a little tired. How about you? And Lizzie McGuire also. That would be on the list. Love that Bella. Dinosaur Train. Do I know that show? I feel like I have memories of like a cartoon dinosaur show, but I have no idea what it's called. Yes, Zoom on PBS, exactly. I just remember it being such a good show, and I don't remember at all what really went on. That's so true, Ron. I'm glad you're doing okay, Danny. And yeah, I almost didn't go live because, like I said earlier, I've just been feeling lazy and didn't feel like doing makeup or anything, so here we are. Reading Rainbow, I remember that being good also. I probably did learn to speak Ooby Dooby, Ubby Dubby, but I do not remember at all what it even is. They always typo their insults. Popeye the Sailor, that's a classic. I also thought about washing my face before this so I can do my skincare routine, but I did not do that either. But I am gonna just put on some moisturizer. My skin has been so dry these days. This is basically the only moisturizer I've used for probably like 2 years at this point. I've gone through so many. I've tried some others in between, and I always end up going back to this. The Unique Telecom Gel Cream. Hello, Avery. I did not know Looney Tunes did a revival. Am I a girl or boy? Neither. Both. All the above. It's like a really lightweight moisturizer, but it does not break me out. So that's why I use it. I wish it was more hydrating, but I just layer it. Weirdest food combo I've ever tried. That's a good question. Why is my memory like awful? I'm actually really bad at doing Q&As actually. It has to be some combination of like sweet and spicy. I remember trying like Tabasco, like hot sauce. I went to Avery Island where they make it. They had ice cream, and also chocolate. They both were really bad. But yeah, I would say like Tabasco ice cream is up there. Peanut butter pickle sandwich, I have had that. I'm into that. Peanut butter and pepperoni, that sounds really gross. Pronouns, I don't care about pronouns, so no worries. Salty, unsalty, I agree. I'm trying to think what else. I feel like there has to be like some weird thing with like chocolate. I did like the peanut butter pickle sandwich. I was also thinking a crazy combination had something to do with pickles. I feel like I've had like the candy pickles, you know. You can use whatever pronouns you like besides it. I saw pickle lip balm. That is not okay in my opinion. Just put this on before starting this live, but we're gonna put more on. It's the lip mask I've been using basically as a lip balm. It's the Beeb PDRN Collagen Lip Mask Glazed Jelly. Got it from YesStyle, and you can use code NIKA100 on YesStyle for discounts. Dropped it so many times. There's cracks all over. As much as I love the packaging, I wish it wasn't so easy to drop. They do not care about facts, Rowan. I just take some from the cup. Why is this napkin really wet? Did I spill something? Oh no, it's the condensation. Been told that I can't be, but I am. No, people like to tell me what I am anyway. Yes, this is my glasses' natural color. My favorite makeup era. I would probably agree 60s, but also the 90s and 2000s, the messiness. I love that. Everything wasn't so polished, you know? You trained yourself to walk in heels, that's funny. Do I know Cat's say? No, I do not. What is that? Hey Mia, my little sister has entered the chat. She's not that little, she's like 20 something. Mia, we're just doing a Q&A / hanging out because I don't feel like doing makeup. Findings? What is that? Something about my little sister is that she's really bad at spelling. Oh yeah, I should show her. She's talking about my other sister. But she doesn't like doing social media. I'm looking through these games that apparently can add to the stream. I don't know how they would work, but oh, they have like a Wordle. I have a twin sister, and she is 1 minute older than me. Oh, Cat's Eye. I've heard of them, but I have not taken the time to listen to anything. I may have heard them on the radio though. I filmed a video last night. It's gonna be posted Sunday, and it was inspired by this lip gloss. They describe it as a hazel gold, so it's like gold with green reflex in it, you know? So I did like a messy green gold eyeshadow look and then tried this. I still have to edit the video. Set an early alarm tomorrow so I can try to get it all edited before I have to work. Not looking forward to editing it, to be honest. Hello, meats. Welcome back, Rowan. Is anyone in here watching The Testaments, the Handmaid's Tale spin-off? I'm glad you enjoyed the tapping. Hello, Mimi. I think The Testaments was a book, but I'm referring to the TV show. I don't know if The Handmaid's Tale had a sequel in book form or not. Which show is it, Mia? My little sister never takes my recommendations for TV shows. I love that show so much, Sarah. That's literally what I'm referring to when I'm saying my little sister does not take my recommendations. I begged her to watch it, and she said she couldn't get into it, so. Do you have to watch The Handmaid's Tale to understand the Testaments? I think it would really help. I don't think you have to, but I think you should. My husband, he was trying to watch it. I told him he couldn't because he doesn't want to watch The Handmaid's Tale. Stranger Things was like a moment in time. Like, I think if you watched the first 2 seasons, it would still be really good. It does kind of just like fall off. I don't know if that's necessarily because you had to like wait so long in between seasons, but I think it's still worth watching. At least the first 2 seasons, probably. Burrows. I don't think I've heard of that. And I agree, Sarah. It was so good. Hello, Arzu. You're gonna be rage baited by that show. Yeah, I agree, Sarah. A show that I really loved that I finished recently. The whole show is like over. It's called Search Party. And it's like this group of people in New York and they're looking for this like missing girl they went to college with. It sounds like dark, but it's like a dark comedy. But it really was so funny. Yeah, I just hate when a good show falls off with too many seasons. I mentioned before I've been watching La Brea. It's a show I did not think I was going to be into, but it like really hooked me. And season 1 was good. And now I'm like towards the end of season 2. And I can already tell it's like falling off. I know, same, Sarah. I watched, I think, I want to say it's the same, like, producer that always puts out, like, kind of like those horror adjacent shows on Netflix. I've watched all of them. Best movie I've ever watched. It's really hard for me. I feel like it's probably Single Man by Tom Ford. It's definitely one of my favorites. It might be my all-time favorite. And that makes sense, Sarah. Hello, Mary. The Hateful Eight. I don't think I've seen that or heard of it. Like, it kind of sounds familiar. Gore is not my favorite, but not like sensitive to it. I just like don't really look. Evil Dead Rise. I think I've seen that one. Did I? Actually, I have my laptop next to me, so let me look up these things. Maybe I should put it on this table. Evil Dead. Oh, okay, yeah, I did see that. It was better than expected. Good thriller recommendations. Yes, let me look. Thrillers are my favorites. Okay, so I saw the new movie Hokum last weekend. That was really good. Would you consider Send Help a thriller? I don't know, but that was so good. Send Help with Rachel McAdams. I will say The Housemaid was good. Controversial, but it was good. Begonia was also really good. Ooh, Dangerous Animals. Definitely watch that one. And Bring Her Back. I'm kind of just mixing horror and thriller together, to be honest. But Bring Her Back is one of my favorite movies from recent times. Also, Weapons. That was really good. Hollow Road. Let me look and see what that is. Oh, I watched this one. Yeah, that one did something to me. I could not stop thinking about that movie. I don't think I knew what the title was when I watched it. I watch a lot of movies, by the way. So I can't remember much. I need to start keeping up with my IMDb watch list. But yeah, that one was so good, you're right. Movie Arrival. Let me look that one up. Oh, I have not seen that one. But it seems like something I would like. Ooh, I watched We Bury Our Dead. That was super good. I wasn't expecting it to be good. My husband thought I didn't enjoy it for some reason. And I was like, that was one of the best movies we've watched in a while. And he thought I was being sarcastic. So I guess he didn't enjoy it, but I really did. But now I'm thinking about Hollow Road again. And yeah, that one really scared me. It's one of those movies where you don't see anything happening at all. Speaking of the movie Undertone, about like the podcaster. That one was really good. It was also another like divisive one, but I enjoyed it. I know, Sarah, that was making me so uncomfortable. I did get into the Weapons movie hype. I went into it. I watched it in theaters without. I don't even think I watched the trailer, and I really loved it. I would not be able to watch that movie like by myself, probably. And yeah, I would definitely be turning on the lights because I remember after I watched it, I was with my husband and I had to go to the bathroom, and I was like really scared to walk down the hall. Oh, another good one was that one with Nicolas Cage that came out recently. What was it called? I feel like it was like the name of Long Legs. I really like that one. Together was like a decent thriller. That was one that was recent that lots of people were talking about with what's his name? The Franco, Dave Franco. When I was in the theater watching Hokum, there were a few jump scares, but there's like a part that was like not a jump scare whatsoever, but someone in the theater like thought it was, like it was gonna be, and they like screamed, and everyone in the theater started cracking up laughing. Companion. Which one is that? Oh, is that the AI one? Yeah, that was a good one. I also love that actress. Oh no, that's Scary Cats. There was a movie I watched recently that was. It's not new, but it was so good. It's called like Clover Lane or something. Let me look. I want to say it was like a remake, but I'm not really sure. It's like 13 Clover Lane. Cloverfield. What is it called? No, it's not Cloverfield. 10 Cloverfield Lane from 2016. That was so good. Yes, 10 Cloverfield Lane. And the Conjuring movies are your favorite romance movies? I'm not sure if I've seen all of the Conjuring movies, but I have seen the recent ones. I might have seen them all. The worst, weirdest thing I've ever seen happen at a graduation. I don't think I saw anything bad at my graduations. Actually, I like don't really remember my graduation. If I'm being honest. Did I even go? I feel like I didn't go to my graduation. I'm so excited about the new Backrooms movie. I cannot wait to see that. When is it? Is it? I think it's next weekend. Yeah, next weekend. So excited to see that. Also heard Passenger is supposed to be good and the other one Obsession are both in theaters and they've both been like sold out. So I do want to see Boosters also. I might watch that this weekend. I really need to get the like AMC membership because I go probably every weekend. You went to school with me. I'm so sorry to hear that. Was it high school? I had a pretty good day. I mean, it was just very typical, uneventful. But yeah, wasn't bad. So I think I am gonna get Domino's after this. I do not feel like cooking. I don't know what I would even cook. I hate that for you, Sarah. Hello, Mr. Handsome. Speaking of breaking out, I pulled out some of my skincare products that I use, and I need to do my sulfur face mask tonight. I do sulfur face mask like once a week, probably, sometimes twice. It really helps. And it's cheap. Thank you, Jade. It does smell disgusting though. Yeah, I did see that they make rosemary oil. Might look into it. I Good night, Rowan. Thanks for joining. I will also be getting off soon to get my dominoes. Now it doesn't bleach your towels. But speaking of the benzoyl peroxide that bleaches your towels, I've been using that on my armpits when I take a shower, and it basically completely gets rid of the need for deodorants. Not antiperspirant deodorants. Like there's no smell. Because I was having issues with my armpits. If you recall from a few months ago, so I kind of just stopped using deodorant unless it's necessary, and the Panoxyl face wash has been doing God's work. Hello, Ellie. Hello, Potato. Don't worry, we didn't really do anything. We've just been hanging out. Sarah, let me know how you like it. When you're first starting using it though, just keep it on for 10 or 15 minutes and then wash it off. Fashionably late. Yeah, you didn't really miss much. However, I will be getting off soon to get Domino's. Oh no, Sarah. What do you think it's from? I've been breaking out basically every beginning of the week, like Monday, Tuesday, because I've been so lazy when it comes to doing my skincare over the weekend. And if I just miss one day, one night I mean, of washing my face and doing a double cleanse, I really do just break out on Monday. I need to force myself to double cleanse. I hate that for you. I'm surprised we've gone this long without sirens until now. Cat, I did not know that term until you said it the other day. It's also the Domino's jingle that you introduced me to. My brain, you said it was getting stuck in your head. My brain can not process it as a jingle. Every time I try saying it in my head, I just can't. The mask is pretty drying, but as long as you don't leave it on too long and then you wash it off and then use your moisturizer, you should be good. And only use it once a week when you're starting out with it. Hello, Ellie. Mercury retrograde and climate change are the causes of everything. Is Mercury in retrograde though? My husband borrowed my car yesterday, and then he went to a car wash, and the car wash knocked off the cover of my taillight, and he did not notice until he drove my car back to my apartment, and I noticed it. And thankfully, they still had it at the car wash, which I'm shocked about, but like he was even using the trunk. Like he opened and closed the trunk and did not notice that the like giant red taillight cover was not on it. Sarah, you should also try using like, actually I have it here right now also, Nizoral dandruff shampoo as a mask. That's what I also do. Am I gonna leave tomorrow, like go live? Probably not, to be honest, but I will think about it. The only moisturizer I really use is the Unique Centella Calming Gel Cream. There's a helicopter outside, but I have this linked in the description along with like my skincare routine. I also have like a shelf on my Shopmy that lists some other options. Yeah, I'm just worried the beta-glucan one would break me out. I think I used the serum before though. Salicylic acid, like my skin hates it so much. I've heard good things about Cocoa Kind. I deal with fungal acne, so like basically can't use anything unless it's fungal acne safe or like seborrheic dermatitis safe. We're just hanging out, John. Stay tuned next week. We'll get into some makeup, which I'm sure you'll enjoy. I never go to Trader Joe's. If there was one that was like closer to me, I probably would. Really hope I can edit my YouTube video quickly tomorrow morning. It's like in theory I could do it or start it tonight, but no. That makes sense, cats. I was just saying how I need to wash my face on the weekends and blah blah blah. I'm like debating not even washing my face tonight. I didn't put any like SPF or anything on today or makeup, so but I should probably do it anyway, or at least do my sulfur mask. My favorite parfum. I actually brought out some of them. So, Julieta's again, not a perfume. One of my all-time favorites, but my like all-time favorite is the Not a Perfume Superdose. I had like a travel size a few times and I ran out, and then I just ran out of this last week. Didn't even realize I ran out, but it's just the like one note, the like Imbroxin, so some people can't even really smell it, but it just smells good. It smells like you, but good. Not Glossier you, that's not what I mean. But I feel like the Not a Perfume kind of smells like salty in a good way. And then the Superdose smells more like warm and woody. It's my favorite. And then another favorite is Glossier You Do. Apparently it's like peeling, I guess. I wonder how that happens. Probably had it in my bag. This is another like warm, comforting fragrance. And then one that I have been, let me find my bag. Wearing a lot. It's a sample. It's lasted me quite a while. Well, I shouldn't. Well, I guess it is a sample, but I still have to pay for it. It just fell out of the box. It fell out of the box, back into my bag, and now it's like lost in the abyss. But it is it's a Korean fragrance brand. It's called Cloud Days from Aloria. And it's another like skin scent, but it's more like interesting. The notes are lemon, juniper, amaris. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's not gonna focus either. Makjoli. It's a Korean word. I think it's like rice wine, maybe. Cognac, jasmine, rice, vanilla, balsam, and dalgona. It's super comforting. It's like white. What word am I looking for? What word was I about to say? It started with a W. I think I was just gonna say light while. I don't know what else I was gonna say. It's like a skin scent. It has some like sweetness to it. Also a bit of like, there's like that wine notes. So it is a little like, I don't want to say bitter, but like it's interesting. And I was thinking about buying a travel size. We'll see. I feel like there's other fragrances that I would probably buy first. Like, I don't like not having this one. And I had like a bunch of like little travel sizes. And I think I used them up. I thought that I had even another bottle of this, but I think I used it. I like to have like a travel size in my bag. And I don't. So in the meantime, I've made videos about this one, about how I like could not smell a single thing, how my husband said I was scammed. It says dead cool extra milk. Finally, months later, I can smell this. I don't know what exactly I'm smelling, but the like burnt kind of like rubber smell that I was smelling is kind of like going away, and somehow this is smelling a little appealing and a little comforting to me. So I've been spraying this on me every day. Yeah, I don't know, something about this I have been enjoying these days. But when I first got it, I literally could not smell a single thing besides like rubbing alcohol. And then a few weeks later, I could smell like burnt rubber. And then I started to smell just like a smell that was kind of almost completely neutral to me. Didn't love it, didn't hate it, which is like a slightest bit of that smells better than nothing, I guess. And again, I like cannot describe it. I don't think it smells like any of the notes that are listed. And now we're at a point where it smells like maybe like 2 points better than neutral. And none of that probably made sense. But yeah, I think this is like a cult favorite. I don't know. But it's starting to grow on me. Ooh, clementine scent, that does sound good. There was something on my wish list. I think it's from the brand Seven Virtues. Is that what it's called? And they came out with, I want to say clementine. Maybe it's orange, but I'm really intrigued by it. I want to smell it. Oh, that's the one you use. I want to smell it. I feel like when I smell fragrances, like in Sephora, I don't smell them right. Like, I feel like they don't smell how they're supposed to smell when I'm inside of a Sephora. I don't know. Persian Garden, that sounds intriguing. Yeah, it definitely does smell different on the skin, but I feel like when I spray anything in Sephora, it just does not smell how it's supposed to. Like I can spray a fragrance that I know I love and it like does not smell the same if I use a bottle in Sephora. But I think it's about time for me to order my Domino's. Yeah. Yeah, it is always overwhelming. And I have like a wish list that's like miles long, so I can't even like keep up with what I want to try to smell and what I would actually buy. But thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, even though we didn't really do anything. Yeah, stay tuned for my video that will be posted Sunday morning. And I hope you all have a good night. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you.